Mix 81 Digital Media.
So, what influenced you or inspired you, man, as a kid, or even now?
If you, when you mean by that, influence me as a man to be, or to influence me to be the entrepreneur, or influence me as Mac Vandy, what do you?
Yes, what influenced you as an entrepreneur? Yeah, that's a better way to put it.
Yeah.
I like
so
that.
so what influenced me as an entrepreneur, I don't think I had one influence as an entrepreneur. To be honest, I can't really sit there and say, hey, this is a person, or maybe be this way. I think the hunger and the necessity of survival to feed my family inspired me. I don't, because I didn't know no entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say that. I only think I was seen with athletes and dope boys.
Wow, yeah, that's
So
what most
I
of
mean,
us.
I know.
That's what most of us see, and that's the sad.
Yeah, that's sad. Now that's the sad part about it. But due to circumstances in my life, my uncle, who's like my big brother, he was 4 years older than me. He was my mother's youngest brother, but he was only 4 years older than me. So he was my uncle, but let up my big brother. He got killed in Banbury. I grew up in the area with gang banging and the dope shit. I grew up in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things. My mom was in prison. So a lot of things I didn't have an influence to say, hey, be a street. I figured that me being 15, 16 years old, I had to fend for me and my brother. So that circumstance forced me to become a entrepreneur. Like I had to find a way out. You know what I'm saying? Whether I had jobs or selling dope, I had to figure it out too. Because again, we was constantly getting evicted. My mom was in prison one time. I had to figure it out at a young age, and it was only me and my brother. You know what I'm saying? So I had to figure it out. So I
older
wouldn't say I have
brother,
influence.
older brother, younger brother.
Younger brother. You know what I'm saying? My younger brother.
Okay.
I had to figure it out. So that what got me into becoming an entrepreneur. Like I knew, and prison. Being in prison made me look at. I have already developed a lifestyle, a certain way of living. I knew by having a felony on my record, I wasn't gonna be able to obtain a good job to pay to myself to feel like to pay myself what I'm worth.
Right.
And I really just put my hustle in a legitimate way on the line to make my own way. Then say, hey, you're gonna give me some old factory job because I had a felony. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you feel like you're gonna pay me or cap my pay because I had a felony. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm educated, because I graduated. I went to college. You know what I mean? Not because I'm uneducated, but because I'm a felon and for trafficking. Ain't other crimes I've only been in jail for was trafficking. So again, and we can talk about that. That's a whole different situation about issues with the government and all that stuff. But nevertheless, I will make sure I find me a way. So that will inspire me. And then as I got into that entrepreneurial situation, I started looking at certain guys that was in that realm that I look to inspire me. It's people like Dame Dash and those
Right.
obviously I was in music, so I looked at that's one of the reasons why I got into music, because I seen so many artists around me in my neighborhood that was rapping, but nobody wanted to do the homework to become make this shit to do the business part. So I said, I was rapping too. So I said, forget that shit. I'm gonna learn this shit so we can utilize our stuff. We can all eat. So that's what really got me. That's what really the first step that got me to entrepreneurship was like, hey, everybody want to be a rapper. Who will do the work behind the scenes?
Right.
And that's what got me into to be an entrepreneur. And I'm seeing guys like Master P, like you said, Dame Dashes, the Baby and Slims. These guys. That's what inspired me, because I seen them taking ownership of what they did, and having a group and a team to execute those ideas.
Well, you're a success story, man. We need to tell these kind of stories, because they only put out negative stories on, black men.
Exactly.
So we need to tell these stories to the world and let the kids know that anybody can do it. If you can do it, anybody can do it.
I agree. I just gotta get more camera friendly.